All right, Max, you've raced all over the world. How's Daytona compared to some of the other tracks? What do you think of the conditions?
Daytona's special. You know, it's always something different when you come here. It's cool the layout and the design, and just having something different. RC designs it, and obviously it's something special. So I'm excited to hit the track tomorrow night for the night show. But it's definitely one of those where you can't prep for it. You do your laps on the Supercross track or outdoors, but you come here and it's just different. So I'm excited for it and looking forward to it.
Anything particularly challenging you've seen here at this track?
I mean, the sand section's always pretty gnarly. There's a lot of splits, some different obstacles, and then the rhythms look big, and it depends how much they're going to break down. So yeah, we'll see when we get out there.
It's your second season coming into Daytona, leading the points. How does that make you feel?
Oh, yeah, it's cool. That's pretty cool. Definitely nice. Gear's very bright, and bike looks good. So ready to rock and roll.
And biggest challenge this season, what have you faced that you've had to overcome?
Our biggest challenge was probably that red flag last time we raced, but apart from that, it's been all right. Yeah, pretty smooth sailing.
And the boss fire you up this week?
Oh no, I haven't spoken to him. No, it's all good. He's coming this weekend. Everyone's doing a good job. I'm pumped with everyone on the team where we've done the work, and we're here to do our job.
You're aiming to become the fourth rider to secure back-to-back wins here at Daytona. How does that make you feel? Does it add to the pressure coming into the weekend?
No, I actually didn't know that. No, of course the goal is to win this weekend. That's really the goal. We are round 3, so my first 2 rounds wasn't the best, but we tried to build from there. And yeah, I feel good. I had a good 2 weeks of training, so we are ready for the race tomorrow.
And how do you approach a track like Daytona differently than other Supercross tracks?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. The track is usually way faster than a normal Supercross track. So it's a little bit more high speed, kind of like a SMX track a little bit. But no, it's my third time in Daytona, and I really enjoy it both time in 23 and 24. So we're gonna try to do the same, and of course fight for the win is the goal tomorrow.
And your international experience, do you think that gives you a little bit more of an advantage here compared to others that are more used to Supercross?
I don't really know. I mean, all those guys race for many years here. They know how the track is and how the dirt is going to be. So I don't really think so, but I feel comfortable on those conditions. So hopefully it can be an advantage tomorrow.
And your consistency throughout the season has you third in points. Anything strategy-wise you're changing going into the end of the season to try to move up a little bit more?
Yeah, no, for sure. The goal is to be fighting for the win, of course, every weekend, and that's going to be the goal tomorrow. Start better. I think my start the first 2 rounds wasn't the best, so we're going to try to start better and be up front from the first few laps and fight for the win tomorrow.
Congrats on your first podium last week. Talk us through that feeling going across that finish line.
It was like a sense of relief, and just all the buildup of the frustrations that I've kind of gone through to get to that point. Made it feel that much more special. I've been riding well all season, but just to finally put it all together, it was huge for myself and the team. So yeah, I revved that bike like I won, because I won for myself. I didn't win the race, but that's fine. I won for myself, and that's the most important part. So I proved it, and yeah, just want to continue to try to get more of that.
Awesome. Talk us through the decision here on the 450 this weekend. Is that something you had planned from the beginning of the season?
Oh yeah. As soon as I found out I was West Coast, I realized that I wasn't going to be able to race Daytona, and I was like, well, the only other way is to do the 450 class. So I had the guys order graphics in advance, and these number plates been on the table for a little bit, and yeah, it was just like kind of crazy timing how everything worked out. But yeah, we're here now, and this is what I want to do. Racing in a different class, yeah, it's going to be harder, but all forms of racing are hard. So as long as I do what I'm, capable of doing, we should be fine.
Any expectations coming in, or just trying to do your best?
Just want to have fun. Want to have fun. Top 15, I like that. But at the end of the day, I want to come off the track with a smile on my face and be like, that was fun. So that's the most important part.
And what's special about Daytona? So it sounded like you, no matter what, wanted to be here. What do you like about it?
It's a different type of racing. It's definitely more spread out, but it's still Supercrossy. My favorite thing is when the night show kicks on, the opening ceremonies, being on the line, seeing the World Center of Racing, full crowd. I don't know. It's just it's different. So I think that's what makes it so special, and it always brings for really good racing in general.
Coming off the Arlington win, now heading with the red plate into Daytona, how does that change your mindset?
It doesn't change too much. It's an awesome feeling, man. It's it's what we all strive to do at the beginning of the year. So it's great to be here at Daytona. I love this race. Love coming here. Just a special race. So I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, for me, having the red plate sweet, it's an awesome feeling. So looking forward to keeping the momentum rolling.
What makes Daytona a special race for you?
I think for me, just as a kid, I grew up coming here. As a young kid, we came and did the racing when Ricky started doing the amateur thing, and I stood in these stands and watched. So, and it's just a unique one, right? Like it's the one that everyone talks about every year. If you could win that, and so many legends have won here. So, definitely would like to add my name to that trophy.
And historically, Daytona is a key race with nearly 50% of the past winners going on to clinch the championship. Does that increase the pressure coming in, or are you staying focused and not letting all of those statistics bother you?
I mean, statistics are great, right? When they go your way. Yeah, I think for me, it's just another race, right? I want to be in this situation. I want to be here with the red plate. I want to be having that expectation of winning. I really enjoy that, and that's what motivates me a lot. So for me, it's no added pressure. It's almost an expectation. So I enjoy being in that situation.
And if you weren't in the dirt, what other race for this bike week would you want to be in? The Daytona 200, flat track?
The flat
baggers?
track, yeah, the flat track I've always thought was sweet, man. It's really cool to see, and yeah, just bike week in general, right? Like it's just a cool vibe. You got Arena Cross tonight, which we'll be tuned into. You got Supercross, you got vintage, the dirt bike side is sweet, and then you got just all the people that love motorcycles, right? Like that's why we're all here and share a common goal is the love of motorcycles. So it's pretty sweet.
How do you feel coming in Daytona? What are your thoughts about this round and here in general?
Yeah, this round is awesome. This round is my favorite round. I always like racing inside speedways and better than stadiums. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the fans. I'm excited for the racing. I'm excited to get a good start and get a good finish here. My first Supercross podium was here, so I'm ready to get one of those again. Take one of these Daytona trophies home.
What do you think is the hardest thing here in Daytona track-wise? Is there one thing every year that makes it challenging?
Man, I think there's the way the track breaks down itself. Man, it gets so gnarly and so rutted and rough, and on Supercross suspension, it's definitely not easy. So you got to pick your lines and sprint away early and let the rest of the group dissipate, and then you can kind of cruise from then on. But if you don't get a good start, you're gonna have to push all the way through because these guys are fast and they ain't slacking off. So no, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to get out front and go for it.
You think with a bit more of an outdoor style track, it's going to help you kind of rebound, get that first podium like you mentioned, and kind of kick off the second half?
Yeah, for sure. I think this being an outdoor style track and it getting so rough, I think it'll suit me well. And yeah, we're definitely in shape, so we can if we can outlast some of these guys, I think we'll be up front for sure.
And if you had to participate in one other event here at Bike Week, whether it's Bike Week activities downtown, another race, flat track, Daytona 200, what would you do?
And I think I would enjoy that flat track, man. That flat track race, it looks awesome, and I got a couple buddies racing it, so yeah, I think that one would be my choice.
Coop said the same thing. Maybe post-retirement, you guys could
hey,
find your way over there.
We'll throw a couple street tires on these bikes, make it happen.